What's up, everybody? Look, welcome in this video right now. I'm going to walk you through what the cost have been since I've moved here to Kenya. The first thing I want to talk about a little bit is the groceries. Okay, so here in Kenya, they actually have something called Glovo. Okay, Glovo is the equivalent of like their Uber Eats. All right, so you know how when you're in America, you use Uber Eats, you use all those different things. They have something here called Glovo. Okay, it's called Glovo, Glovo. And basically what Glovo is like their Uber Eats. All right, let me give you a little bit of that view behind me. So Glovo is like their Uber Eats. All right, and when you order Glovo, you're basically able to order any groceries, whether that be chicken, fish, snacks, juices, water, anything you could possibly think of. You're going to be able to order it on Glovo. All right, and it's going to be, I'm going to say fairly priced, right? You know, the pricing is a little bit different here, right? So things that would be maybe, you know, a pound of chicken in America might run you maybe $10, $9 or so. Here, that same pound of chicken might be about $5, $6, $7, or something like that. So the pricing is always going to be a little bit different. In terms of the fish is actually around that same pricing as well. So you'd be able to get like whole tilapias and all those different things. So that's Glovo. All right, Glovo is also where you can go to get sodas, where you can get cake, where you can get any delivery that you're looking to get. All right, so since I've been here, I've ordered Glovo many different times, right? Because look, you know, if I can save a trip by not having to go to the grocery store or anything like that, Glovo just makes it very, very, very convenient. All right, very convenient. All right, so sometimes I'll go to Glovo, and I'm going to walk you through what the app is, how to walk through it, how to, you know, swipe through it, and all those different things. All right. When I first did my first Glovo purchase, I probably spent about maybe 60 USD, which is about 8,000 shillings. Okay, so that's actually an expensive grocery order here. Okay, all right, but remember, if it's your first time at a spot, you you're getting a little bit of this, you're getting a little bit of that, and you're kind of like balling out a little bit. All right, so after that first grocery order, that was like $60. My next grocery order, let me actually make sure I wrote it down. All right, so my first one was $61. My next grocery order, and on the screen next to me, one of the things I'm going to show you is that grocery order, so you're able to take a look at everything that I bought. Right next to that, my next grocery order was 55 USD, which is about 7,100 shillings. Then after that, it was $51 USD. After that, $50 USD, then $50 USD, then $40 USD. And as time progressed, it just kept getting cheaper and cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. All right. And you want it to be able to get cheaper, right? You want it to be able to get cheaper over time, because you begin to realize, all right, I don't need this, I don't need that, I don't need this, I don't need that. So you're able to cut expenses a little bit. In terms of housing, right, I've been able to get my housing down to about 538 USD per month, all right, which is pretty good, which is, I mean, it's excellent, because I could have easily been paying, 1,000, 2,000 USD per month to be able to, get housing and all of that. So it came in at a great price, really, really good price. But you gotta really search, you gotta really do your homework, you gotta really kind of like lock in on it, because it's easy to spend a lot of money for housing, because housing, no matter where you go, housing is always going to be the most expensive cost. So if you can avoid that, then you're always going to be able to save a little bit more on the back end and things like that. So that's the first thing. All right, keep your housing costs low. You always want to be sure to keep your housing costs low. If you're able to keep your housing costs low, everything else can just kind of fall in place. But if your housing costs are through the roof, it's going to be really expensive. So the first thing I did, was when I was in Nairobi. Okay, when I was in Nairobi, the first thing I did, and I'll show you that Airbnb. The first thing I did was I got a spot in Nairobi. The spot in Nairobi was about maybe $238 for the entire month. Now remember, $238 the entire month. It wasn't anything crazy, right? $238 for the entire month. It wasn't anything crazy, but because it didn't really have a kitchen, because it didn't really have a kitchen or anything like that, I decided to skip out on it. All right. I didn't stay the full month, only stayed 2 weeks. But the way I looked at it, I got it for 268. At that point, I was good. It wasn't anything else I could really get from it at that point. It had a bed, it had a bathroom, it had hot water, it had all those different things. So it was good for what it was. All right. So I spent maybe 2 weeks there. I was in a part of Nairobi called Kilinishwa. And Kilinishwa was cool. I mean, it was cool. The spot was called Grand Oyster Apartments. I would definitely recommend it again. I would definitely recommend it again if you're in Nairobi, if you're in Kenya, if you're thinking about a spot or something like that. Uh, After that, I came to Diani. All right, I came to Diani, Kenya. All right. After I came to Diani, Kenya, um, I found this Airbnb for 49 days. All right, it was 49 days, and it was a part. Funny story about the Airbnbs, because whenever you're looking up Airbnbs and things like that, make sure the Airbnb location is actually where they say it is, right? Because sometimes it's not. I got all the way here and realized, but I assumed that the location that they pinned on the Airbnb website was going to be the location for the Airbnb. All right, and it didn't work like that. It wasn't anything like that. So, but the first thing I want to show you guys, take a look at this wonderful water. So transport costs, right? Transport costs, all right, transport costs are going to be a little bit different always. Okay, because there's a couple of different ways you can get transport. You can get transport through something called boda drivers, which are basically like motorcycles that take you from one area to the other. Good morning, brother. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
How
Yeah,
are you?
good.
You mean now only during the beach or just you wake up from the breakfast?
Oh, I already ate.
Everything.
Yeah. Everything's good.
Yeah,
We'll talk later. We'll talk
I saw
later.
you from far so that I maybe come to greet you to see it. Maybe. Oh,
Yeah, no, I'm all good. I'm all good. I like to
good.
be solo. Yeah. I like to be
So,
solo.
so now I have another one so that you first last time.
First customer for the day, huh?
Yeah, for the
All
day.
right,
Like
all right.
last time you made it
Yeah,
up,
yeah,
so
yeah.
I appreciate so much.
Yeah, of course, of
Yeah,
course,
so
of
that
course.
today I come to confirm to see if I can go to take the breakfast.
Yeah.
Because if you promote me, I'm going
Yeah.
to take the breakfast. Then I said, good, wait for what the Muzungu is to
Yeah,
see if I
okay,
can
right,
watch
right,
that.
right,
Yeah.
right. Well, look. Are we still good for 100 for the coconut?
Put on my chat,
Okay.
you're my brother.
Yes, sir. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So
So
let me bring it. Let me bring it.
about an hour and a half. Come on by, right? Once you walk on by, I'll be able to see you.
Yeah.
Hour and a half, and then I'm gonna get the coconut brother like an hour. Okay. All right, my brother.
Now you
Yeah. In about an hour, if you walk on by, I'll be able to see you, and I'll flag you down.
really?
Yeah. In about an hour.
I trust so much.
Hey. Word is everything.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you later.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you. Asante. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna grab a coconut later from Juma. Juma got the best coconuts in Galu. All right. So if you're ever in Galu, Iani, and you want some coconuts, so check him out. All right. So I'm looking forward to that coconut later. So in terms of the transport and things like that, you got tuk-tuks, right? Tuk-tuks are always going to be fairly priced. All right. Tuk-tuks are always going to be fairly priced. No matter what, tuk-tuks are going to be fairly priced. But you always want to make sure too that you're negotiating, that you're making sure the costs are good, all those different things. Okay, that's going to be a big part. All right. So right here on the screen, I have my boat at an angle. All right. Right here on the screen, one of the things I have is my boat transport rods. All right. So you can see that. Really, in terms of spending, I've been able to get it good level. All right, a really good level. You want to make sure that your costs and everything don't just kind of like skyrocket. The biggest expense always, no matter what, is always going to be housing, food, and entertainment. Anytime you go out, right, there's going to be a couple of different spots. All right. So, of course, you can have Tandoori, which is like the pop and nightclub spot. You know, everywhere you go, there's always going to be popping nightclub spot, no matter where you go, every single time. All right, that spot is called Tandoori or Manyata. What they say, you're here for, you're here for a good time, right? So you got to think about that too. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you're thinking about, in terms of the prices, in terms of cost, all those different things. but so far it's been good. It's been what I expected in terms of cost. It's not going to be as cheap as Thailand, right? It's not going to be as cheap as Southeast Asia. Um, but I think the biggest difference is, you're in the diaspora. You're around, other people that look just like you, and you can't really put a price on that. You know what I mean? Because if you're in Thailand, when you're in Africa, you're in the motherland. There's just a great warmth, right? That comes along with being in a place where you don't feel like you're just tolerated. You feel like you're appreciated. What is this? The brother selling right there with the red jersey?
What?
Right there. You know what he said?
The one with the basin?
Yeah.
The green basin?
No, right there. No, what's he selling right there?
Oh, pineapple.
Okay. Hey, how much?
I think that's about. You always know the local brand. Yeah, she does. She know everything. Okay, so this right here is some pineapple. Look at how fresh this pineapple is. All right. So along the beach, right, you'll have a lot of vendors. Okay, and the vendors will come by. So 20 bob, that's probably 24 to 68, 120. That's probably about 10 cents, right? So you're paying about maybe 10 cents for a slice of pineapple. But not just a slice of pineapple, but 3 pineapples right there. So that's a little bit. This is just going to be part 1 of what the expenses have been like here in Kenya so far. All right. So again, where I'm at so far, I'm at probably like $1,000 to $1,200 a month, if that, which is perfect, right? Which is perfect. So let me know what you think, right? And if you haven't already, and if you made it this far to the end of the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, and let me know what you think. All right, yo, I'm out of here. I'm Elijah Adi. I got 1 or 2 to go. That's to move everybody back to Africa. If you're new here, please like, comment, subscribe. Please share this video with friends and family and somebody that needs to hear it. Everything in life is going to be as cheap as you want it to be. So if you want it to be expensive, Africa would be expensive. If you want it to be cost effective, if you want it to be under budget, it'll be under budget. But ultimately, you decide what you want in terms of cost and all those other things. So look, I'm out of here, everybody. Peace.